Hi folks, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back, welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you subbed and stayed. I've never wanted to do a video less than this one. Pardon me. Zara Barbie collection, try-on haul, trip to New York. I just know she's going to say pink wrong a million times. Tell us how much she loves pink when she never wears pink, only recently because of Barbie, and how much of a Barbie fan she is when she's never fucking ever mentioned Barbie in her life. Right, I've turned the sound off for the intro. Let's play that and then I can go back and put the sound on and get this over and done with. Oh, I like the cup. Yeah, I've got it on double speed, so we'll put it on normal and go back and turn the sound on. Strap in folks, here we go.
Ever been this excited for a video. I want to tell you about my trip to New York and to
I've never been this excited, and I'm like, I've never wanted to do a video less. Something pink in the background there.
Zara for the opening of the Barbie collection. I went on Sunday early and then I went to the opening. It was kind of like a special event that Zara had from 9 to 10 before they opened of their new Barbie the movie collection. If you don't know or you haven't heard, they're coming out with a Barbie movie this weekend on Friday night. Ours was already sold out, so we're gonna go on Saturday, my whole family. They've come out with many, many collections.
My whole family are going to see a Barbie movie. Will, I feel your pain, son. If you want to come and sit with me for a few hours, you're more than welcome. I'll leave you nice and quiet in the corner to do whatever it is you want, and you won't be subjected to that nonsense. John's going to watch Barbie. Wouldn't that be something just you and Burke, you and Brooke could do?
Matter of fact, people were joking that they want to find out who Barbie's publicist is. So it's just a lot of different things that are based on the Barbie movie, but I was invited for this special event and I was invited to pick out some pieces of their Barbie collection and they were going to send it to me because I am a Zara ambassador. Captivate, who is the company that works with both of us.
Oh, you're a Zara ambassador, are you? Right. Does that mean you get a kickback when people buy things that you've linked, does it? Don't think I've ever heard you mention it before.
Said that they would sponsor me and they would love to host me to New York to the Zara event. So I was so excited because before they said I could just stop by and I was thinking, well, I'm not gonna be able to stop by. So all in all, it was just a magical, magical experience that I want to share with you. Whether you love Barbie or not, I think that this would be interesting. And I want to start with the whole Barbie phase. I think the first thing that I purchased, these are dirty because I've been wearing them. The first thing I purchased was Barbie inspired are these reef sandals.
Look, this has got nothing to do with what you did with Zara at the thing. Stop going back over shit you bought in the past and relinking it. Just talk about the trip in fucking New York. And Elizabeth, have you seen this hole? You could sit in that. God, I agree with you. It's getting deeper and deeper. It's weird.
Love these. I just wore them to the pool the other day and I almost took them with me to New York because when I was packing, I thought, you know, I'm gonna Barbie this up. I'm gonna blow this out. Wearing pink is no big problem for me. I have always loved pink. If you've been here on
have you? Really? You've always loved pink? If we've been here from day dot, we know. No, you've always loved black. Black is what you've always loved. When? Tell me when you wore an all pink outfit before this trip to fucking New York.
my channel, you know that's just who I am. I'm a pink girl. I started packing and I took a picture. I ended up taking even more, but I packed all pink and mostly Zara. On the airport, I wore pink. My luggage is already pink. The only thing that I didn't have that was pink is a good tote. So you know that that's on my radar now. But I did have a pink Chanel bag that I bought last year, and we'll go into the other outfits later. And then the second thing I purchased from the Barbie collection, and I need to unwrap this. Sassy has been laying on it, just folded up on my floor, and I haven't had the heart to take it away from her, but I am going to unwrap this. So this is the Barbie Barefoot Dream.
It just shows, doesn't it, the lack of awareness for the amount of money that she spent on this blanket. And Sassy has nails and she doesn't care. It's thrown on the floor and her cat's let sleep on top of it. Now don't get me wrong, I'm the same with cats. It's like, oh, they've adopted it, it's theirs, I'll leave it with them. But $100 or more on a blanket, I am not going to leave it on the floor for the cat to fuck about with. Sorry, it's not going to happen. I mean, how much is that? I'm sure it's probably more than 100 because I looked at the socks and the socks were a fucking joke. There we go. Barbie blanket. There we go. £182 for a fucking blanket, and she's letting the cat... She doesn't care. Money means absolutely fucking nothing to her.
Blanket that I purchased from Revolve, and then I had also purchased some of the OPI Barbie nail colors. This was all before I knew I was going. So I got the original, the Barbie pink color. It says Hi Barbie. That is what's on my nails over here. And then the next one I got is this little shimmery light one, and this one is called Best Day Ever. That's so appropriate.
Is Barbie, was she christened Barbara and that's her nickname? Because Barbara just doesn't seem to have the same ring. Sorry to any Barbaras out there. But you know, the pink, high heel, dumb blonde. I'm sure any Barbaras out there, I bet you're not dumb blondes at all.
And I swatched them both before I went and had my nails done. This is beautiful. But this morning I thought, I wonder what this would look like put over Hi Barbie. And that's...
Wow. You only just thought of that, did you?
What I did. So this one is just Hi Barbie. This one is...
I'm sorry, Lisa, for all the fucking stuff you buy and money you waste and things you have done to yourself. Your hands look 100 years old.
It's Hi Barbie with Best Day Ever.
You look like Barbie's grandmother is what you look like.
Over it. So now let's go on to headed to New York. My flight left early and it is a very easy flight. I forgot how easy it is. It's a straight flight on Delta and it only takes like an hour and a half. So I was all set with all of my pink on, went to the airport. No one really said anything, but wearing all pink here is not that big of a deal because it's a beach town. So think a lot of color, sundresses, Lily Pulitzer, you know, things like that, bathing suits, you know, pink doesn't stand out that much here. So then I got on the plane, and as soon as the pilot started, he said that we are gonna go for about 30 minutes and then we might have some turbulence. And I was thinking to myself, okay, if he said that already, it's probably going to be bad. So I was prepared, and I'm not freaky about stuff like that. Then we flew for a little bit before you know.
You're not freaky about turbulence, but you freak out about putting a coffee cup on a free Chanel paper insert from something you bought once.
Know it. He comes over the speaker and he says that he's been flying around and LaGuardia Airport is closed, that they're not taking any flights in, and that we're going to have to land in Baltimore to, you know, kind of take a break, see what's going on, and let the weather pass by. And so it didn't really bother me. We landed.
You know, with her, it didn't really bother me that it fucking bothered her.
In Baltimore, and I was so thankful that they let us off the plane. So I just went to McDonald's, got my burgers, went to the bathroom, and it worked out well. And the pilot was so good about just coming out and talking to us and giving us updates. So it really wasn't that bad, but it did set us back. We boarded the flight again about 3:30. We took off at 10:50, and we get back on the plane and we're having to sit there for a little bit. Bottom line, we ended up getting to New York about 5 o'clock or so, and I took a cab, and he took me straight to the hotel. I stayed at the Public Hotel in Soho. Okay, let me back up.
No, no, don't back up. We don't need the fucking story. Can we not get from I went to the Zara event on whatever day it was? We don't need the whole I flew, there was turbulence, I bought a McDonald's, I had a shit, I got back on the plane. We don't need to know all of that.
When I got off the flight, I went straight, like I do, to the baggage claim, because I always check bags. And I knew this time I didn't need it to take a lot, but I wanted some empty space because I knew I was going to be bringing some things back. So I was waiting at the baggage claim that they had on there, which was number 1. I was waiting, and then all of a sudden this guy came up to me. He said, "Our baggage is on number 3. They changed it." I said, "They did?" He said, "I just remembered you on the plane because of the pink." And so I was like, "Oh, okay, well, thank you." And that was the first thing that made me think, okay, I guess I'm standing out a little bit having all pink on. Then I went and got my bags, and I was standing.
I need a break already. I guess I was standing out in my pink. Oh, you hated every minute of it, didn't you?
There waiting for the cab, and a flight attendant went by me, and she said, "Oh, you look so pretty, Barbie." I was like, "Yeah." And then I realized, I looked around, everyone at the airport, everyone standing there, and I stuck out like a sore thumb. I was the only one there with all pink on, or like any color that much, especially like all.
I was the only one. Ugh, shut the fuck up.
One solid color. And so I didn't really care that much, but it was, kind of starting to sink in. Then when the taxi cab dropped me off, he actually dropped me off at the residence, the Public, and not the hotel. So I had to get out with all my luggage, and I'm like dragging it down the sidewalk, and I'm looking around, and keep in mind, it is a dark, dreary, stormy day in New York. I had this idea of it being lunchtime, it's sunny, it's hot in New York. Everybody.
See, maybe that's why you shouldn't make up fucking stories in your head about how wonderful things are going to be, and this is how it's going to work. Oh, wrong one. And this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to skip down the roads like Sarah Jessica Parker, and everything's going to be absolutely wonderful. Get a fucking grip of yourself and live in the real world, numpty.
Everybody's celebrating Barbie. I had all of these things in my head. So I get out of this cab. He dumps me out at the wrong place. And I'm like going down the crickety sidewalk. And then a guy that passes me, he said, "I love your outfit, the all pink." And I was like, "Thank you." And I get in the hotel. First thing they say, "You look like Barbie." I'm like, "Okay, yes." And I started saying, "Yeah, I'm here for a Barbie event," to kind of explain. And get checked into my room. It was small, but I think that's how.
Small. Small. It was small. Such an ungrateful fucking wench. There is nothing wrong with the size of that room when you're only going to be fucking sleeping in it. What are you doing? Holding the convention in your room? No. Having a shower, getting changed, sleeping. How much fucking room do you need? I have been in a room half the size of that for 12 years. You wouldn't last 12 fucking minutes, you ungrateful cow.
Hotel rooms are in, New York. Matter of fact, he upgraded me. And then we didn't end up going out that night because one of the Captivate reps that was meeting me there, the girl I've worked with the whole time, I was
You look like their grandmother.
so glad to get to meet her. She did not land until much later, and she was just coming from Charlotte, North Carolina. But see, they had never taken off because she was a little bit behind me. So I ended up just going to bed, getting ready for the next day. We did touch base, we talked, and we were going to meet in the lobby at 8 o'clock. Well, I'm always early, so I went down there a little bit earlier, got my Diet Coke, and then I met her. It was so great. And then another one of my reps that works with her lives in New York, so she met us too, and it was just the 3 of us. And we headed off to the Zara pop-up event. And from what I understand, there were only 2 Zaras that went all out like this. And I did not comprehend just how extravagant it was going to be. And so there were so many pretty girls there waiting for them to open. They invite
So many pretty girls. That's how she judges you. You do realise that, don't you? She'll talk to people in her comments if they're kissing her ass. Other than that, if they're pretty and blonde, she'll talk to them. Otherwise, she doesn't want to know.
invited some local influencers and creators there, and then they invited me and, you know, some other people that you'll see in the footage, and then they let us in. And the first thing I saw was one of my Zara reps that had the vintage Barbie t-shirt on. So maybe I'll show you that since I did get that. Hold on. Okay, here it is. So she had on
That's cute. I'd get that.
this t-shirt underneath like this reddish pink blazer, and it looked so pretty.
So you went and bought a reddish pink blazer, I'm just guessing.
It was so chic yet Barbie. And the best thing is, look at the back of the t-shirt.
Cool.
Isn't that beautiful? I expect that I probably will cut this so that I'll wear it more. I used to really hate cutting things because I felt like my Anina being, I can't cut $100 t-shirt, but if you wear it 5 times as much or even at all, then it's worth it. And that's how I feel about that. So
or even at all. There's a fucking sentence.
Probably will use my other shirt as a guide for that. And then you guys, when we walked in, luckily I thought to start filming. It was like Barbie Wonderland. And it was like someone sprinkled Barbie sparkles all over me. And I just bling, came to life as a 52-year-old Barbie.
You know how you judge the lady in the elevator? And you know how you judge everybody on how pretty they are? You do realise that those young men in the doorway with the drinks were thinking, what's this old woman doing here? I'm a 52-year-old Barbie. You're a 52-year-old fuckwit is what you are.
It was in heaven. Everything was so magical and so beautiful. I kept saying to myself, I can't believe this. I mean, it was just so much better.
I'm sad, but I'd want the Barbie necklace. Just for fun, I'd buy. But see, I didn't grow up with Barbies. I didn't grow up with Cindy's either. I didn't grow up with dolls, full stop. Just to say, I didn't have toys. I had a book from the library and that was all I got. Yeah, I can't remember having. That's why Jed will see something cute now and get it for me. Like, I've got little Momagy dolls. And it's like, yeah, I'm a bit old for them. But I'm displaying them. There's a point to them. And the ones I've got recently have got little books. And because I do narrating, it's like, oh, how cool are they? A little row of them with books. But it's like, yeah, but there's no way I'd dress all in pink. And I feel like a 52-year-old Barbie. I'd feel like a complete fucking weirdo there with all the young people. I mean, I know you're the original person that would have had a Barbie doll. It's like someone the other day, there's a thing on Twitter, Anonopin. And then there's another one, something where you fess up to something you did. Anyway, in the anonymous opinion one, somebody said, gamers over 35 should be put on the sex offenders register. And it's like, somebody said to them, I grew up with a fucking Atari. Fuck off, I'm the original gamer. And it's like, yeah, people think when you get to 35 your life ends. But I'm sorry, going around dressed all in pink saying I feel like Barbie's a bit much.
And much more than I expected. And it was just gorgeous. Everyone there is happy, they're smiling, they're serving hors d'oeuvres. I mean, everyone that worked there was just so magical and happy. Everyone there was so nice and friendly. And I think that that is a common thing when you go to an event. I mean, I think it's like that with church, a concert, any type of events where you're all there for that same reason. We're all into fashion. We all love Zara. We all love pink. We all probably associate with Barbies to some extent. And that is something I wanted to kind of touch on too. I know there are a lot of people out there that are thinking, you know, what's the big deal? It's just Barbie. And I can't lie, that's how I feel about, you know, when there's a big Star Wars thing going on, or, you know, different things like that that I don't really associate with. But I think that many of us can associate with Barbies, no matter if we were the girl that played with Barbies or those that were tomboys and cut their hair and, like on the Toy Stories, you know, tortured their Barbie. But I loved my Barbies. I have my cases and my collection there. I don't have time to go through it today, but let me know if you'd like to see that, because I probably have some of the Barbies that you had. And
Oh, you have a Barbie collection, do you? Really? Oh, that's cool. Wouldn't that be the sort of thing that you would have shot? You're 11 minutes into this thing and you haven't said, oh, this is my collection and this is what I bought at the event. Wouldn't that have made more of a video? She's got no clue, this woman, has she?
And because I had a little girl, I just watched so many of those. Our favorite one is Barbie the Nutcracker. We watched so many of those Barbie movies, and I remember when she was little, I could wash a whole load of pink clothes between Brooke and I. We just had pink everything. So I think that all of that combined, loving fashion, loving Barbie, watching those movies even with Brooke, playing with her Barbies. I have her Barbie in there. I still have her Barbie boat or dream boat, or it's like a speed boat that we haven't been able to get rid of. That's why it's magical to me. So when
What do you mean that we haven't been able to get rid of? I thought you loved Barbie. Wouldn't you keep the collection somewhere nice and looked after? I remember, who was it? I can't even remember what it was in connection with or why or whatever. But I saw, maybe it was when I was looking for display. Anywho, people collect bears and they had these big glass display cases. But I remember seeing this woman, and she had like 4 or 5 of these big glass display cases, and she had every Barbie known to man from like day one. And it's like, that's who should have been at the event, not someone who shoved them in the garage, is trying to get rid of the speedboat and wears pink when she feels like it. Do you know what I mean? I just think she's jumping on a bandwagon. I don't think she's this big Barbie fan that she's making out she is.
Went in there, it's just like everything good, everything beautiful and fashion and Barbie and all of those things. So I want to show you what I bought. I want to show you the goodie bag that they gave me. And then, you won't believe this, I just got my package. They told me to pick some things before they knew I was going on this Barbie trip that they wanted to send them to me. Then when they found out that I was coming, they saved them and they were going to have them in my hotel room when I opened it. But because my flight was delayed and because the weather was so bad, they weren't able to get it to my hotel room. So I am going to do that with you. It just came. John.
Oh, I'm so excited. John's opened the box and I'm raring to go. So you bought stuff and they sent you stuff as well. And you can't even be bothered your hole to show your Barbie collection in a Barbie video. No, you just want to show all the stuff that's making you giddy.
I was just leaving for the gym and it was on the porch. So I said, no, I don't want to open it now. He opened it, just the box, and then we're going to open that together. So let's start with what I got in the...
I can't with this woman. I just can't. I just want to thump her.
PR package that they gave all of us that were invited to the event.
Well, you don't need a tote bag now, do you? You've got that.
And I mean, just this bag alone makes me happy. Okay, so let's look. First, we have the Barbie candle. I love it. I love it. And this was $17.90. Okay, another thing I want to touch on, and everybody's probably thinking this, and you're probably yelling this at the TV right now or the screen. I know that it's sold out. Most things are sold out. Before they even opened, everything online was sold out. After I shopped a little bit in the regular Zara section. I got 2 pair of jeans and a couple of things from the regular Zara. I will share those tomorrow in my Friday video. But when we were leaving and I met another person with Zara, so it was so nice to meet like my Zara reps that I talk to a lot and my Captivate reps that I talk to a lot. Because you guys, I feel like I am 52 years old, and for them to talk to me, ask my opinion, I feel like I am representing all of us, and it's special to me. It doesn't just not mean anything. it's special to me, and you're special to me, and I want to share it with you. So I won't get too deep because I have issues with that. So anyway, before we relieve...
I won't get too deep, I have issues with that. What, liking people? Caring about people? Thanking the people that have got you to where you are today? How much longer have we got?
She said everything's selling out. They were pulling everything from the back. She said, and we have all of this for 2 weeks, like the make-believe Barbie closet, the Barbie hangers, which I'm going to show you, all of the Barbie dreamland they have for 2 weeks, and they were selling out. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. I did message my rep this morning to see if they would be restocking, and she is trying to find out. But I know for a fact some things will be returned. So keep checking to see if they're going to
How do you know for a fact? I know for a fact some things will be returned. Is that because you're going to be returning stuff? Otherwise, how would you know? How do you know that the people that bought all the stuff and it's sold out are going to sit on it for a while and then up the price and sell it on eBay? Which is what happens with anything that ever comes out. Have you not heard of scalpers? Touts? What is that on the end of your nose? Lisa, sort that out. Looks like you've had your nose somewhere you shouldn't have.
Restock and just enjoy this video. If you didn't get to get anything,
is it a spot?
I will show it and share it as much as I can.
She's got a spot on the end of her nose, that's what it is.
Okay, they gave us the Barbie keychain, key fob.
You don't have to keep saying Barbie. We know it's fucking Barbie.
Fob type thing, and it's this special edition. And remember, it's all based on the Barbie movie. So this was $12.90. We got that in there. This is one of my favorite things.
Why are you adding up everything they gave you? That's really... What's the word? I don't know.
We got the Barbie coffee mug, special edition, and it's just got the B right there.
I like that because that looks really comfortable to hold, the B.
Coffee mug. Let me go ahead and take this out so we can see it. Okay, now as I'm shopping, I'm thinking of myself and what I want to get to show to you guys and to
Of course you're thinking of yourself. When do you ever think of anybody else? You're thinking of yourself and the excuses that you can tell John as to why you bought the things, because it's your job and that's what you do and you buy it so other people can see what it looks like.
Share. I'm thinking of my daughter Brooke, who is 23 and will love it. I try to get things more geared towards things that she does like, and you'll understand. And then I have a niece that's going in 4th grade, so I bought some things for her too.
How old are they in 4th grade? Nine or 10, right? Because it's different here.
So this is the Barbie mug. I love it. So I will use this upstairs on my desk probably to put my pens in. Then they gave me the Barbie, I guess they're kind of like
We know it's Barbie.
Stickers or body tattoo sticker type things. And then I love this, the Barbie shell. But this is just the compact, the Barbie shell compact. Is that not gorgeous? Oh, it's just so pretty. I think this is similar to, you know, people go crazy over the Hello Kitty too, just because it brings back memories and it's sweet and pretty and feminine. I mean, it's just, we like it. And everything came with this type of tag and then the Zara tag. Let's get with what I've got on. We'll go ahead and knock that out first. And here, let me go ahead and show you. I'm trying to think of like what order to do these things. I made one purchase that was a big one, and then I thought to myself, Lisa, go ahead and get what you want. You can always return. Zara has a wonderful return policy as long as you don't wear it or cut off any tags. I said, you'll get to share it and it's special. You know, it's limited edition. I spend so much more on far less things that I don't like. So I purchased one thing and then I purchased a
She's not going to say that the Louis Vuitton's a Barbie bag, is she?
few more. One of the second things I purchased is these shoes. Aren't they fabulous? They're my style of shoe. Now I knew I had already chosen a pair of shoes that are hopefully in this box, but it wasn't these. So let's try these on with the pants that I got at the event, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got on one of the bodysuits that I've had forever from Zara.
I like that shade of pink. That's a nice shade of pink.
You know, these are my favorite. I actually took both of my pink ones with me. I think I wore this one there. And then these are the Barbie joggers, size small. I knew that if I didn't like these, Brooke would love these. And I just rolled them up a few times so you could see the Barbie shoes. And we are going to the Barbie movie, so I will be Barbied out. But even like with jeans and a white tank top, I would so wear these shoes. Oh, they're
You do realise when you go to the Barbie movie, everyone's... Yeah, no, you want everyone looking at you and pointing at you, don't you? That's the whole point. I forgot, sorry. Stupid, silly me.
comfortable. It's just amazing. I love it. I love them. It's just got the little, it's almost like rubberized Barbie logo, and they're that same kind of carrot design where it comes out and then it tapers in, kind of like all the jeans that I've been showing lately. So it's just right up my alley.
Carrot.
I almost got the jacket, but I decided not to because typically I don't wear matching sets like that. This is my Barbie look for today anyway. Okay, let's just go on to the doll. They had the Barbie doll, they had several Barbies and the Ken doll. Now I have some funny Ken dolls, you guys. If you want me to show my Barbies, I will, but I don't want to. Kind of like the Nordstrom sale. I don't want to beat you over the head with it, but this is the Barbie doll that I picked up. And of course, it's the Margot Robbie Barbie doll. So I had to get this, and then I got another one for my niece. If Brooke wants one, I will give her mine. Okay, here we
Why didn't you buy one for Brooke? Really? You don't display them. You don't have them. It's not like you collect them and you have them on display. So you don't even need it. And if you had to have one, because we all know you have to have everything, why the fuck didn't you just buy 3 of them?
We go with the accessories. Now keep in mind, I got a lot of these for my niece that's going in 4th grade. I got these little shell, I'm thinking that they're earrings. They pretty much have to be. I got those. And then right off
Your 10-year-old's going to wear earrings like that to school, is she?
the bat, I picked up 2 of the Barbie necklaces
I would have too. I think they're cute. For little ones.
because I thought Brooke might want one. And you guys, you should have seen me packing
So why didn't you buy the doll for Brooke?
this stuff. Oh my gosh, I thought I might have some casualties. I was thinking in my head, I hope I don't have to leave my caboodle here in New York. But
I was thinking in my head. Where else do you think? Oh, I hope I don't have to leave behind my shitty caboodle that takes up half the fucking case. Why you bring it anyway when you could just throw a few bits in a cosmetics bag? But no. See, if I was Brooke, see, this is the thing, right? She's the favourite auntie. She'll go to the house where her niece is and inundate her with all this shite that she bought at the Barbie convention, and her niece will think the sun shines out of her backside. Then it comes to her own daughter and she's like, oh, I didn't get you one. I've lived this, people. I know what it's like. And then you say, she's evil, and they're like, but she bought me everything. Fucking covert, fucking narcissists. Hate you.
But I didn't, I got it. I ended up doing some other shopping. I bought a designer bag and I had to leave the box behind. That is the only thing I really had to leave behind. So I will share the other things in Friday's video that I got. But these two,
Because you don't know how to pack at 50 fucking 2. You still haven't got a clue. Even though Sheila showed you what to do, you still fuck it up, don't you?
Two necklaces. I think this might have been one of the first things I picked up is this little pearl Barbie necklace for my niece or Brooke. I'm gonna give Brooke probably the first, there's certain things I know I'm giving to my niece, but I'm gonna give Brooke the first pick. And then this.
Oh, that's so good of you. Your own daughter, you're gonna let her choose first. That's great.
Barbie hair clip, love it. And then I did get Brooke from the Ken section. They had different undies and like his boots, his hat, everything. You guys, I mean, imagine when you were little playing with those Barbie clothes and then you have them your size. That is magical, and that's how it felt. Unbelievable, really. I know, it's a lot. So these are
What the fuck is up with her? I know, it's a lot. What, that you saw Ken's underpants?
the Ken boxers, but she a lot of times will wear guys' boxers like to sleep in with a t-shirt. You probably know all about that. And I just thought that she would like these. So I grabbed these for her. And then this is something funny. This is so me. It doesn't matter how old I get, I'm still naive. I'm still, I don't know, innocent's not the word, but I don't get things because I don't know. When I got these, let me show you. Okay, so I got the full, oh, no regrets on this. I cannot wait to wear this. I wanted to show you first. So I got the full PJ set of the silky pajamas, like I love. Well, when I picked it up, they had this hanging on it. So what did I think? I thought the pajamas came with the sleep mask. I didn't know that everything was separate.
Oh my God, I'm just so naive. I didn't think. I thought that she was going to say that the fucking suit came with crotchless undies or something. What the fuck? Why was this woman let travel on her own without a carer? For the love of fuck. No, I didn't know. The face she pulls.
The full PJ set of the silky pajamas, like I love. Well, when I picked it up, they had this hanging on it. So what did I think? I thought the pajamas came with the sleep mask. I didn't know.
What the fuck? So it didn't. So you pay for the sleep mask. She finds the stupidest of things funny. What am I missing? I don't understand. Why
everything was separate. So I grabbed this. I don't mind that at all. I use a sleep mask every night. I promote sleep mask. Then I went to
masks. I promote sleep masks. See, she had to get the fucking blazer.
The men's Ken, not the men's section, but the Ken section, and I got the blazer. The thing is, it's just too big. There's just no way I'm going to be able to wear this. I'll try it.
It's too big, she says. When has a blazer ever fitted you properly? It's always been too fucking big. What's different with this one?
On for you, but look at this, you guys. How special is that? When I got there, like I told you, everyone was so kind, so nice. I asked one of the guys, I said, I would love to have a hanger. And I showed him my tattoo. I said, I have always loved really cool hangers. I've got Chanel.
I bet they thought she was a right fuckwit, didn't they? They saw the tattoo and they were just about to say, oh, is it a political thing? No, I just like hangers.
I've even got one from Forever 21. I've got them. Anytime I come across a special hanger, I love to get those. And so they had one of these in my bag. I'm assuming he's the one that did it, but is that not just...
Oh, you had to go and ask one of the guys. Why didn't you ask one of the girls? Or one of the Zara reps that you were with? No, you went straight for the man. Could I possibly have a hanger?
Beautiful, beautiful. Let me try this on for you because, I mean, it's not like these clothes aren't nice. They are full good quality. And I don't know, do you think I can play it off? I kind of think I can. Let me know what you think. I know a lot of you aren't into the oversized blazers. So I want to hear from those of you that like oversized blazers, but give me your honest opinion on this one. It's just really, really nice. Okay, trying to further my point, this was hanging on that. So evidently this is, I think Barbie wore it in one outfit, and then I think maybe Ken had it on, like as an, or maybe it's something, this other thing I've got here that I don't know what it is. But so I ended up with this, and then when I think this might have been one of my last purchases, along with the shoes and what I thought was the fragrance, but I did get this, which is the denim shirt, the cowboy shirt.
I like that.
That Ken wore. Just as an overshirt, like a jacket. And a lot of the stuff they had to go in the back to get. So this is just like a denim, you know, it's thick, kind of like a shirt. Like I can't imagine wearing this and tucking it in. Sorry, I hope that you can hear me. If you can't, I'm very sorry. But just pretty.
Nobody tucks something like that in.
Already love shirts that have like these little snaps and stuff. And then the last thing I see sitting here is this, and I do not know what it is. I'm assuming it was probably hanging with something else I bought, and I thought it came with it. And we're gonna open it. It looks like a headband or something. I'm not sure. And then we're gonna open my new box. Okay, so let's see what this is. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I've got to catch that. She looks fucking
Sorry,
demented.
but just pretty. I already love shirts that have like these little snaps and stuff. And then the last thing I see sitting here is this, and I do not know what it is. I'm assuming it was probably hanging with something else I bought, and I thought it came with it. And we're gonna open it. It looks like a headband or something. I'm not sure. And then we're gonna open my new box. Okay, so let's see what this is.
Oh, I'm spoilt for choice today, aren't
Oh my gosh. It's a Barbie scarf. It's just the scarf. Oh my God, I love this, you guys. That is beautiful. Size medium. Look at that. That's Barbie land. I think the concept of the movie is that she has to go to real life, her and Ken, and then she has to do a lot of stuff to get back. It's your typical movie that has that challenge like that, but I think it's PG-13, and they say that it's pretty entertaining, that there are some jokes that adults will get, but it's not so much that younger audiences can't go to it. So I'm looking forward to it. You guys, I just
I? Who puts a size on a scarf?
love this so much. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. You know how I say some things just make me happy. And then this I thought was the fragrance.
Fragrance.
And it's actually shimmering body oil. Let's shimmer right now. It smells beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'll have to look up the notes that are in this. Okay, it does have some glitter in it. It doesn't smell
That's because it says shimmering, fuckwit.
like a Barbie, like a plastic Barbie, but it smells sweet and...
Who wants to smell like a plastic Barbie? Oh, I'm just going to put all these in the video. It's just going to be a plethora of stupid faces. She's doing her Elvis impersonation there. Oh.
And not just sugary. That is interesting. So I don't regret getting it. It was only $12.90, but
Cents! There was 90 of them!
I thought it was fragrance. Okay, let's do it. Let's open my big box. I'm gonna move you a little bit so I can set it up here. So Zara, Barbie. Let's open it. It was such a pleasure to meet you this morning. Thank you so much for coming. We're excited to share some pieces with you. We hope you enjoy them all. Have an amazing stay in NYC.
She won't be happy, will she? Because the box isn't flowing over with stuff. It looks like just a few bits in the corner.
Lisa and Alice with the Barbie sticker here. Okay, yay! I couldn't even remember what I chose.
Isn't that you every time you go shopping? I've never seen anyone get as giddy about stuff. But see, that's the thing. She's giddy now while she's taking them out of the box. Then she's off to the computer to buy more shite to get giddy again.
So this is the plain Barbie t-shirt, which I was wondering why didn't I get that when I was there, when I was looking back at my footage. Love it. Thank you so much to Zara and Captivate. That was just a magical 2 to 3 days. Okay, this is the
2 to 3 days. Why were you there 2 to 3 days?
Dress. Oh my goodness. This is the pink like party dress. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to wear this, but a very special occasion dress. I'll have to look and see how all of this does, but you know what? That blazer would
How all of this does.
look good over this pink little dress here. Oh my goodness.
Why would you get a nice floaty pink dress that shows your shoulders and then put a fucking blazer over it? Sort of defeats the object of having a slinky dress.
Goodness, you guys, look at the Barbie shoe bag. And we'll keep this forever. And here they are. These are the shoes that I chose, and they are the classic Barbie heels. They're kind of puffy. They remind me of something from Bottega. Okay, so let me go take the little thing off of them and I'll show you what.
Have they not got a sticky up thing so you can jam it up your heel so they stay on like a proper Barbie doll?
These look like. Oh my gosh, you guys. Now these are more you can wear every day. Oh my gosh, they are even padded on the inside. I love them. Okay, so these are your classic Barbie shoes. You know how in the movie she steps out of them and her feet are still arched? I just love it.
I can't with this woman.
I love it. Okay, you guys, so I was gonna wrap up telling you about the rest of my trip. So we left there and I wore a Zara dress that I bought, gosh, a couple of months ago. It was in one of my Zara haul videos. And then I wore my favorite Zara heels, the clear ones. And then we left as soon as we went outside because, you know, I was with my 2 reps from Captivate, which, they were the best hostesses. And I didn't want to slow them down because they had on flats. So luckily I had brought my Dior slides. Oh my gosh, so fabulous, you guys. I wore these back to the hotel and then we got to change. See, I didn't think we were going to get to change that day. So I had taken these. So I went ahead and changed into my outfit that I was going to wear to leave, which is the pink cargo pants, nylon, the ones that I went nuts over, bought in every color, bought them in small because I originally bought them in medium. And then I wore that pink vest that I have worn so much. Oh my gosh, you guys. That vest is so tired. It is so tired. I could have told that vest, get on home, and it probably would have taken off. It's been worn so much. I wore that vest.
Really?
Yes, and then I wore these, my new Dior dad sandals. These things were so comfortable. Like I always say, if you are going to spend money on designer, nice shoes, ones like these are the way to go because you can actually wear them lots and they pay off and you feel like you still look good. Fabulous. So that day they had a whole day planned for us. We went to lunch and I'll put some pictures in here. Then we went to the Edge, which is more in, I think, like Manhattan. It's Hudson's Yard. And we went to that where we got to go to the top of the building and look over. And it was just like clear walls. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful day. It was not cloudy like it was the day before. They had this little section on the floor that you could see through all the way down and people were laying on it. I didn't go on it, but we just had such a good time. And then we went to dinner and then we sat on the rooftop of the hotel. I had a Diet Coke, she had a glass of wine. We just had a beautiful day. Honestly, that was just like the perfect amount of time. And then the next morning I got up, met her downstairs, we Ubered to the airport together and we left. And here I am today. That was just yesterday. So
Oh wow, isn't that a miracle? Here she is today, and that was just yesterday. That she was in New York. Did you know? She was in New York yesterday, and now she's here. Wow, mind blown.
So thank you guys so much for being here with me. And I mean in this video, and I mean with me, some of you from day one, which is over 14 years ago in my pink kitchen. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I just appreciate every opportunity I get. Thank you to Zara. Thank you to Captivate for believing in me. And I will see you tomorrow with my Friday video.
Oh, I
Bye-bye.
can't fucking wait. In the bag. Right, if you made it to the end, you deserve a chocolate womble, and I will see you in the next one.